Well, this is now part 3, and I will say it's finished. That is what it looks like now. Yep. Come to think of it, it looks a bit like a clown face on the side. But yeah, it is coming out of the shadow into the light. That with the processing pain, it reminds me of the rising of the phoenix. So when we're coming out of something, sometimes we can feel it in the body, like a lot of heat. Out of nowhere, we're feeling really hot. That sometimes is energy burning. And it's literally coming out of the darkness, experiencing, allowing the energy to move. And because my mind has put a label on it, of course it has, it associates that emotion with pain, with what has happened. That is where we are. Yeah, it's interesting how it developed. And we do know it, medical research. There's evidence now about the broken heart syndrome. And I would say at that moment in time, it was very close to it. And of course, this was all done subconsciously. You have no idea I was actually holding on to that memory because it's such a long time ago. I was, you could say, having different memories to come up. So it was a bit of a surprise, really. And then to create a piece like that one, it's very symbolic for me personally, and that is what it is with intuitive art. When we are creating something, in this case, it's my own intuition, my own emotional pain. But of course, I can do that for another person as well, or you can do it yourself. It doesn't matter how it looks. What matters is what you are experiencing while you are creating, that you are allowing emotions, energy to move through the body and expresses itself in any shape or form. You may find you're going to write poetry or writing essays or going for a brisk walk, as long as you are processing whatever it's moving through it. That's where journaling is coming in. That is where therapy is coming in. But we're not going to investigate as such. It is a natural process going into a meditation, going into the stillness and allowing to come to the surface, whatever it is. I had no idea I was going down and remembering that particular episode in my life. I knew I was doing inner healing because it was the right thing to do for me personally this moment. And what I'm saying or trying to say is listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and allow energy to move, revisit these situations, but from an observer point. And emotions will move. Acknowledge these emotions. Thank you for showing that to me. Thank you for showing that to me. Reassuring the inner child that you got the back, it will be fine. And in my case, it was a bit like talking to my inner child, and we created a playground. Whatever we wanted to do, creating a tree, mine was made out of rainbows, rainbow colors, and a silver bark. And we actually filled it with horses and unicorns. So it doesn't really matter. What did we do? Oh yeah, the horses. And I did say to my inner child, well, there you go. and you will have the experience of having your own horse and looking after it. It will happen at some point, which it did. So there was no need to lie to the inner child or making stories up. It is allowing the connection, allowing the pain to move. Bye for now.